Hi, hello everyone. Today we are going to solve one more LeetCode problem. Watch till the end of the video. If you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Without further delay, let's get into the video. So the problem is matching to sorted linked list. So we have they'll give two linked lists. One is list 1 and the other one is list 2. We have to merge these two lists so that the resultant linked list is also sorted. So for example, I have 1, 2, 4. This is one list. 1, 3, 4. This is another list. I have to merge these two lists so that the resultant list is also sorted. So what's the approach that you can follow? For example, I'll start the pointer from both the linked list until they both are not null, until they both doesn't reach the end of the linked list. If any of that reach the end of the linked list, we'll exit from the loop and we'll add the resultant list to our resultant list. I will start the pointer from both the linked lists. Like one pointer will start with 1 and the other will start here 1. So let's compare 1 and 1. So both are equal, so we can perform any one of them. So we can add 1 to the first list node to the resultant list and we'll move the pointer, and 2 will be compared with 1. 1 is less, so 1 will be added to the resultant list and this pointer will be moved. And now 2 and 3 will be compared. 2 is less, so 2 is added to the linked list and the pointer will be moved forward. And 4 will be compared with 3. 3 is less, so 3 is added and the pointer will be moved. 4 and 4 will be compared. The 4 is equal, so this will be added and the loop will exit because it reached the end of the linked list, and the resultant and the remaining nodes in this list are added to the end of the resultant linked list. So let's see how we can solve this. The linked list definition is same as the previous problems. So let's take a dummy list node. Dummy is equals to new list node. Okay. Inside, so now we can initialize this dummy. Dummy will not contain anything. Let's take one more to pointer. List node current equals to dummy. It will start from the dummy. And then we already have two linked lists, past list 1 and list 2. We'll take a while loop. List 1 not equals to null and list 2 not equals to null. We'll end this loop when any of the linked lists reached the null. That means end of the linked list. Okay. Inside this loop, we have to check if the list 1 is less or list 2 is less. If list 1 dot value less than or equals to list 2 dot value, then we'll add list 1 to the end of our current, that means dummy linked list, and we'll move the pointer. So for the current, we'll create one more node. List node current equals to, we don't have to, current equals to new list node. It will be current dot next for the next node. Current dot next is equals to new next node, new list node of, we'll add the list 1 because it is lesser. List 1 dot value, we'll add the value of the list 1. Okay, and we have to move the pointer of current. We'll in any of the case we have to move the pointer, so we'll keep at the end. We have to move the list1 pointer. List1 is equals to list1 dot next. Okay, we'll take an else loop. In this it's similar, but it's with list2. We'll add list2 dot value and we'll move the list2 pointer. Okay, and then we have to move the current. Current is equals to current dot next. Okay, once we move the current to the next, at the end we'll get whatever the case is. If we exit this while loop, that means any of the linked list reached the end. That means now we have to check. If list1 not equals to null, that means maybe list2 is equals to null. Okay, if list1 is not null, then we have to add list1 to the end of the linked list. So current dot next is equals to list1, otherwise list2. Else current dot next is equals to list2. Okay, once we reach out of this, we have to return the resultant linked list. That means return dummy dot next. Let's check if this works. If it doesn't, we'll solve that problem. See, all the test cases were passed. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.